Okay. Carry go forward summary. There's 6 actions. If the 6 actions have a fail in them, there's a 7th action. All right, number 1, sight, target, destination with the eye. Number 2, hand brake off. That means reins. The horse should not feel the reins. The influence of the rein should be vanished. Proceeding is now possible. Number 3, exhale, relax all your joints, open your seat. We're a few lectures down, we're going to examine what the open seat is exactly. It's page 34 of Steinbrecht, and it's in your class resources written down. So number 3, exhale, open seat, and this means that your seat will sink. The horse will experience more weight upon his upper hindquarter joints. Then inhale. Sink and then inhale from that sunken position. Be a whole explanation of that. And then the horse should be carrying and going forward, and if he blew you off, then you repeat the sequence of actions and add a neutral toned voice aid, march or get up. And if he still doesn't react as in nobody's home, like he doesn't pick up the phone, then you surprise him with a quick kick at the girth with both legs. Reference Major Lindgren, page 3. I'm going to read these one more time. 1, sight, target, destination with the eye. 2, hand brake off. 3, exhale, open seat, sink. 4, inhale. 5, forward riding, aid, which is a deliberate drop of your weight and then ride forward into the plumb line. 6, proceed in event 2. If he failed and didn't go, repeat the sequence of actions and add a neutral toned voice command, march. If he still doesn't react, as in nobody home, or he's completely ignoring you, surprise kick at the girth with both legs. That's it. Now, that sounds really silly and simple, doesn't it? But most people don't. They're either omitting something or adding something or getting the order switched up. It has to be in that order, omitting nothing and adding nothing. Now, before we go on, I want to show you something that we're going to get into much more detail in when we get to section 5 of the syllabus in another course. Section 5 is about through the back, which weds the hindquarters with the forehand. And it also includes on the bit. This horse is carrying, and we know this because his withers are above his croup. He's uphill croup to withers. His tummy muscles are in work, which tells us that his back is not straining. It's instead released and broadened. And his stifle is advancing. We can see this definite bend in the joints of his hindquarters, and his stifle is advancing, which means that he is bearing the weight above the stifle. When you see a runner who runs properly, you know that he's got his weight distribution good because we see the knee advance. And the same as with horses. When the stifle advances, we know that the horse is carrying with the joints above the stifle. And hear me well here. If the carrying is not done by the uppermost joints of the hindquarters, you will either break the horse down or make him the boss. If the carrying is not done by the uppermost joints of the hindquarters, it is wrong. We have to have this evidence. And so we'll examine this more closely in section 5 of the syllabus later. But look for these three things when you're out and about. You may not see it too often, or you may see it in certain situations and not all. But we need to see that the horse's uphill croup to withers, the tummy muscles are working, and that his stifles are advancing. So one more time, I'm going to say this. The horse, if he's carrying behind, we're going to see his knee advancing. His stifle will advance. His tummy muscles will be in work, which tells us that his back is yielded, is transmissive instead of straining. Because the back doesn't carry. The back is for transmission. And the horse will be uphill from his croup to his withers, even if in his nature, in his skeleton, if he's just standing around in the yard, he is not uphill. When he goes correctly, he will be. And he will be in every situation and in all conditions. In every transition, upwards or downwards, or even if he's going down a hill, he should be uphill. Make this something that you require. It's very important. Riding is a system and a language, and it has doctrines, and it is not complicated. We'll show you the right way, and you won't find it anywhere else right now. Thank you, and God bless.